What's going on, people? There's a brand new Marvel Snap development roadmap that's just been announced in the last hour or two, and it's quite interesting to say the least. So starting on the left, we've got coming soon, new competitive mode, Conquest. We're going to go into all these and break it down a little bit more. So that looks like it's going to be really interesting. New card acquisition improvements, always good to see. Token shop revamp, which a lot of people have asked for. Ranked mode improvements, again, a lot of people have asked for. And infinite rank revamp, which for those who get to infinite like myself, it's wondering where we take it from there and reducing like the amount of bots you can play. So that's coming soon. They're going to be the ones that we're going to be getting, the quickest out of all these. In development, we've got PC widescreen UI. I believe that was in development last time as well, so I don't know when they're going to progress with that, because at the moment it is looking a bit dead. You got these sides. I've seen some people like try to make their own, just to show what it could look like, but it can look really good, but they're just not got there. Smart decks, that sounds interesting. Avatars and titles by deck, which is just another way of organizing. Personalized shop, that sounds interesting. So from like what you might buy or recommend things for you. And global matchmaking, which is always nice, so you're not restricted to your regions. And then in concept, which is going to be sometime later down the line, is guilds and social systems, which will be great for the community aspect of things. PC controller support for those who want to play with controller. Seasonal audio, which will be nice that the audio will change, it's not the same thing every time. Mythic variants, now that sounds good. That's obviously gonna be the rarest variants you can get. Will they be in the token shop? Probably. Collectible emotes and card emojis, so that also sounds interesting. So you're gonna have like specific emotes that you can use and maybe customize which ones you have on board. And test deck mode. So let's break it down, because we've got a good section on test deck mode as well, and let's start from the beginning and actually really look through this. So I'm in the Marvel Snap Discord, as you can see, and let's start from the top. So coming soon, items listed here are in the final phase of development, and these features are almost ready to release to players. We're cleaning up, polishing art, and squashing bugs. Our quality assurance teams scrape over all the details to ensure we have a smooth and experience for players as possible. Once features are coming soon, we can start to plan release dates, timelines, and share some insight with players, which is what they're doing now. So this is what we talked about just then. That's coming soon, and it says the team is hard at work putting the finishing touches on a few much anticipated features. So Conquest, this is what I was talking about, and this one sounds really interesting. So Conquest is going to be taking the battle mode format, which if you played in friendly battle modes, but it's going to be taking it to the next level. So it says players will queue up against other players to face off in battle mode to earn rewards, which sounds great. So winning a series of battles without losing a game unlocks tickets to higher leagues against tougher opponents, culminating with the Infinity League at the end of each season. Players will battle their way to the top to claim ultimate victory and the best rewards. This sounds really good. So you're going to have the standard rank mode where it's the climb to infinite, but now you've got Conquest, which is like a ranked battle mode with leagues, and it's like, if you played like FPSs or whatever, like in Valorant, you can get to Radiant, but you can also have like Platinum, Gold, whatever. You start off at the bottom. So it says when you go up for a Conquest match, you'll start by choosing which league to compete. Proving Grounds, which seems to be the lowest, then to Bronze, Silver, Gold, Vibranium, or Infinite. I feel like it should be and Infinite. Proving Grounds is always available to play, but players need the corresponding ticket to access higher tiers. Tickets are earned by winning a league series in a previous tier. For example, winning your silver series will earn you a gold ticket. Players will win a league series by defeating 3 consecutive opponents. So you got to win 3 games in a row in that league. So if you're in bronze, to then qualify to get into silver, from what I'm understanding. But it also says, in addition to tickets for higher leagues, each victory grants medals that can be used in the Conquest shop to unlock exclusive rewards. There's a brand new Conquest shop every season with new cosmetics, including a seasonal exclusive variant that can only be unlocked in the Conquest shop. That sounds really cool. And that's like another just great addition to keep the game you know, vibrant and not just restricted to just climb to infinite and then what else is there to do besides if you're a content creator or just playing with friends where you can do friendly battles. But this sounds so good that you'll earn medals, and obviously the more you're winning, the higher you get. You might be able to unlock the exclusive seasonal variant that's in the shop, which makes it a little bit more exclusive because that might not come back. But like what else there will be in that shop is what I'm going to be interested to see. It says, we think that battle mode is a super fun way to play Marvel Snap, and Conquest lets you play battle mode whenever you want, against the best competition for the best rewards. The team is actively developing Conquest, and we ran our first company-wide playtest last week. We're hoping to release Conquest in June, so we've got around about 3 months until this is going to appear. Then, we've got the token shop revamp. So you've got weekly spotlight. And what they're looking is to allow players to target new and desirable cards faster. Weekly Spotlight. When a new Series 5 card is released, it will be immediately featured in its own section for its first week in Marvel Snap, which is great for people who are saying, oh, it's not popped up in my store, or it's like glitched and it's just not refreshed properly. This will be in its own separate Spotlight, so people can buy it and it will just be there available, which is really good. Which is what people have asked for. Series 4 and Series 5. This section functions nearly the same as previously, but only Series 4 and Series 5 cards. This section will feature a card you don't own from all currently available Series 4 and Series 5 cards, and rotates every 8 hours. Series 5 cards will be added to this section once they leave the weekly spotlight, which is just another good way of making it more accessible for you to get the cards that you want. Ultimate variants. Ultimate variants are some of the most epic variants in the game, which is true, some of them look great, but you don't want to, if you're waiting for a card and then you gotta wait another 8 hours because you got a variant, an ultimate variant is really annoying. So it says, we're moving ultimate variants out of the way of seeing Series 4 and Series 5 cards and into their own rotation for those of you who want to make your decks that much cooler. We're aiming for these changes to make our April patch, which is just great to hear. That's a slight thing that people have asked for, and I think that's going to make a lot of people happy. Ranked mode improvements. So ranked mode is a tough feature to get right, and we want to find the right balance through some additional iterations. We're making a few updates before our next season that will address issues with some players feeling unable to progress, or players that are feeling that are not facing worthy opponents. So that's for those of us who like will hit infinite, but then you have people like Code Deco who are like getting to like rank 1000 and they're just all they're doing is just playing bots, and they do it, but it can be quite hard, I guess mentally, but. Matchmaking algorithm. We're improving our matchmaking algorithm to create high quality matches for all players, including an update that will prevent players from matching against an opponent more than 30 ranks away. So you can see, like, if you hit like infinite and you start at 70, but you've not played for like a week or two, and then you come back and you could be playing against people in infinite straight away. So it says infinite MMR floor. When someone reaches infinite rank, we'll take a snapshot of their MMR. For the rest of the season, their MMR could not fall below that value. This is a change to address players that could intentionally lose many games at infinite rank to drop their MMR for next season. You'll still be able to increase your MMR while playing in the infinite rank. And then it's got infinite versus infinite matchmaking. Players that reach infinite rank will only match against other players at infinite rank, which is great to hear. And then they mention it a little bit more. And then we've got card acquisition improvements. So it's, they say, we hear your feedback, we're not meeting these expectations right now. It's time to change that. We're increasing the rate that all players earn tokens, including a huge boost for Series 3 players that bring them in line with Series 4/5 players. These changes will give all players equal opportunities to unlock brand new cards for themselves, whether you're in Series 3 or beyond. More tokens. We're increasing the amount of tokens earned collection level track for all players who have not yet collected Series 4 and Series 5 cards. Starting at collection level 500, players will be able to earn between 200 to 600 tokens in collector caches and collector reserves, regardless of whether they have completed Series 3 or not. This is an increase of 4 times for players who have not yet completed Season 3, so that's good to hear. Once a card series is complete, caches that would have contained a card from that series will now be replaced with 100 tokens. Okay, that's fair enough. Choose your card. Series 3 cards will now have their own sections in the shop. Once per season, players who haven't completed Series 3 will be able to claim one free Series 3 card to help them fill out their favourite deck and take a step closer to completing their collection. Now you can save your tokens for Series 4 and Series 5 cards. You don't need to wait that long for these updates. Both these changes will be in our next patch, which I'm guessing is the April patch, unless it's a quicker one. Another interesting one, Infinite Rank Revamp. So it says, for most of us, the climb to Infinite Rank has been our peak achievement, which is true. But they have great news. They're completely revamping Infinite Rank, so your experience to end at Infinite is just the beginning. We want to create an exciting and fair battleground for our most skilled players to complete on the Infinite Rank leaderboard. That is news we all want to hear. To see whereabouts we are on the Infinite Rank leaderboard. They are separated into their own ecosystem that will highlight two important numbers. The first being skill rating score. This score is your personal skill rating score, and it's similar to your matchmaking rating. So you'll be able to see how your skill rating score changes after every match. If you're more interested in increasing your personal skill from season to season, this is the number for you. So that sounds really interesting. You'll see your skill rating, and you can see it improve or drop, I guess. Leaderboard rank. Your friend is always claiming they're the best Marvel Snap player. Well, now we'll find out. This is the leaderboard number based on the ranking order of each Infinite player's skill rating score. So people are going to be on the leaderboards now. So we've got Conquest coming out, and this. This is just making the game so much more competitive, which is great to hear. In development, as we've already mentioned earlier, that stuff. In concept, it's the same stuff I've already mentioned, but like I said, they were mentioning test deck mode. So it says, where's unranked mode? What's this test deck mode? We know that players want a quick and easy way to try out new decks or strategies. Since before global launch, we've been talking about the idea of an unranked mode as a solution to this problem. But as we explored this feature, we found that an unranked mode comes with some not so good great additional challenges. So we set out to reimagine what this feature could be, and test deck mode evolved from there. We're considering adding a button to the deck editing screen that will instantly let you hop into our low-stake games against the computer. We're still in the early stages of concepting here, but we'd love to hear your thoughts on this new path. I think that is a really good idea, and it just makes it a little bit quicker for you to do it. Again, it's not an unranked mode, so people that just want to chill and then you can just play against a bunch of other people. You're just going to be playing against a computer, but I still think that's really good. So guys, that's been my full breakdown of the new Marvel Snap development roadmap. Let me know what you think down below, and please subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. It'd really mean a lot, as we're so close to 100 subs. But yeah guys, I've been Aaron, you guys have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.